What's up? I got a mission for you. We're with a low quality moment. This is very low quality. I didn't feel like setting up a whole production. Um, so I was somehow reminded because again, mindless YouTube short scrolling. I know, absolutely disgusting of me to admit that I even peruse YouTube shorts sometimes, but I do, and I'm very bored. And there's no long form content, but most of the time I'm watching or listening to music. Um, but I'd say in like 2018 and 2017, there was this game I played. And it was kind of like a Warrior Cats roleplay, but it wasn't a Warrior Cats roleplay. And I think it was called Cat's Life, but I don't know. Because, like, I know that the people are cats, right? Um, and like, okay, this is gonna be like for a very niche amount of like roleplay people, like the ones who did like the fucking Dragon's Life, or like Wolf's Life or some shit. Basically, that like those games where you just run around as like a wolf morph or something in like 2018. It was a little niche of things. I was one of those kids that played games like that, and right now I'm looking for some kind of badge. Um, that I got from that game, but I just cannot find one. Um, well, I found my first badge ever. January 31st, 2017. Cool. Anyway, so back to explaining. Do you know what the Warrior Cats games look like with like the cat morphs? Um, like it looked like one of those, but wasn't a Warrior Cats game. And the only thing I really remember from this game is that A, you were a cat, I assume. There was nothing like Warrior Cats related. Sorry about the thunder in the background. New York decided to get smited by God again, as New York does. Um, so it it wasn't a Warrior Cats game, but it was a game about being like a cat in the wilderness and like role playing as like a rogue cat, basically. I guess I'm pretty sure that's a Warrior Cat term. I don't know anything about Warrior Cats. I have a friend in elementary school, who I'm honestly really worried about because I haven't seen her in years. I know her home life wasn't good, but at the time, I was a dumb sociopath. But oh well, a little trauma dump there. I haven't seen her in years. I don't know what she's up to right now. Crystal, if you see this, I miss you. I hope you're in good hands. um, but she was really into Warrior Cats, and I didn't know shit about Warrior Cats. But there was this game, and I swear to God, it was called Cat's Life, and it might have been by Shy Fuchs Studios or Shy Fox. It's like Shy, but Fox has two O's. That this shit. Oh my God, you can't see that. You know what? You can't see any of this. It's all reverse. I'm dumb. I think it was by the same people who made Dragon's Life, basically. I don't know. I played Dragon's Life with my friend for like 5 minutes as a joke. Um, but if anyone knows what game I'm talking about, please, for the love of God, because I searched for this game. Like, I've been searching for this game for a solid 20 minutes now, and I have not found it. But basically, I think you'd spawn in like a little den area, and then you'd walk out, and there was like a pond, and there were like some waterfalls going into the pond, but it was like a really small pond, and like everyone was like super edgy cats, and they'd like sit by the edgy pond in like the beginning area. At least that's like the only area I remember, along with like a weird cave that I'd hang out in. Because I vaguely remember the layouts, but I just don't know how to describe them. But it looked like a Warrior Cats game, but it wasn't a Warrior Cats game. This is so hard to explain because my memory is really bad. I have a really bad memory. But I somehow randomly remembered this, and I really want to find this. Don't mind the fucking Spy Family poster in the background. I just, I, I really need to find it because, like, I don't know. I'd always make my cat like super edgy looking, and I know damn well it was not a Warrior Cats game. It like wasn't a Warrior Cats game. At least I don't think it was. I think it was called Cat's Life. And it was like Lovely wants me to play Royal High with her. um, and I like. Okay, if anyone, literally, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, please comment it, and if comments are off, just comment it on my latest community post, because I am trying to find this. Like, this is a cry for help right now. Help me find whatever game this was, because it was not a Warrior Cats game. That is what I'm gonna tell you. I've repeated myself a million times. Let me put my phone down. I've repeated myself 1,000 times. But basically, you'd spawn in, like, this little den area. And you'd walk in, and there'd usually be an edgy role player somewhere. And okay, I try to find it, I just see Cat Destroyer, so that's uncomfortable. So like like when I look for it, I just get Warrior Cat game, but it was not Warrior Cats, because I would not be playing a Warrior Cat game. I don't know shit about Warrior Cats. And this game, I played this years ago, so it would not be, like, it wouldn't be in my continue playing. And I even checked my badges, and I don't have any badges from it. Sewer rat. Thank you, JJ1. So I don't know. I don't know, if anyone else who has, like, ever watched my YouTube, and anyone who is watching this video right now and has the vaguest memory of what I am talking about, of like cat morphs that kind of were like, I don't know, you know, like the animal morphs back in like 2018 and 2017, not like the weird, ugly, blocky ones, that like you'd see in like the Adopted Rays games, but like the vaguely detailed ones that like blinked and stuff and had like the fur and like the texture. The ones that like Flamingo and stuff would always make fun of back then. Think like, I don't know, think like any animal roleplay game from back in that time, and like with over 1,000 like players, and it would probably have those morphs. And you would like, first you would like join in, you get like a character customized screen, you'd customize your goblin, and then you'd play the game. That's like the kind of game I'm talking about. So first you'd join the game, you'd get the character creation, character customization screen, you'd play the game, and you'd spawn in like a den, I guess. And I think you could be a baby cat, but I might be misremembering. I think yeah, you could choose your age, I think. And then you'd like walk out, and there would be like a pond, and there would be like pathway. Okay, so like, oh my god, I'm gonna get paper to visualize this for you. So there'd be like, okay, so this is our paper, right? This is our pencil. So there'd be like, there would be, this is the pond, all right? This is with my fine art skills, this got me into studio art. This is you. All right. Hello there. All right. That's you. That's the pond. And then there'd be like 2 pathways going up a hill. Like this, as I think there are 2 paths. I just know I know I would walk in here, there'd be the pond, I'd always go this way, and it would lead up. And there would be like a little area above the pond. So this was like, this is the little area above the pond, and then there'd be like waterfalls going into there. And you could stand on there and stuff, and people would always like jump from here into the pond. And that's like all I remember, but I do remember something that I legit I can't describe the setting, but I remember like being in a cave. Okay, I can vaguely describe the setting, but there was like this little table-like object, and there were like holes in the ceiling of the cave, and basically you were just a cat in the wilderness with a bunch of other cats. And I remember staying there with a bunch of other cats, and I don't know what we were doing, but we were having like I think it was like some kind of weird like cult like satanic meeting, I guess. And there were like sacrifices, and it was really really weird. But I need to play this game again because I don't I need to know what game this is because I need to see it again. But if anyone can somehow decipher this and just somehow, if this picture triggers any memories for you, just please, was it called Cat's Life? Like, this is the only way I can describe it. It was a game that looked vaguely like a Warrior Cats game, but wasn't a Warrior Cats game. And I think it was by Shy Fox Studios. And you just walked out after the character customization screen. You'd spawn in like a den area, I guess. You'd walk out and it'd just be a fucking pond. Like, you didn't walk into the pond. You'd walk into the grassy area, and then there'd be a pond, like, right over there. And there'd be, like, flowers and waterfalls and areas you can go, and there'd be caves around. And I don't know. I just know it's a lot of open space. With, like, lots of, like, trees and just wilderness stuff, and people took roleplay in that game super seriously, so I have a very hard time finding people to roleplay with. I always have a hard time finding people to roleplay with, but, like, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, was it called Cat's Life? Because I am trying to remember what this game is, because I want to see it, I want to play it again, because God. That was, like, my childhood game, man. I just need to see it again. I need to see the state of the game. It could be deleted for all I know. Like, the game I'm thinking about could just be gone, like, wiped off the face of the platform. I'm gonna put a little more research into this, and I will keep you updated on my community tab. So if anyone sees this video, and they're somehow intrigued in the case of the missing cat game, just check my community tab, and I'll be updating. Also, I did find my glasses. I was too lazy to update. Anyways, ciao.